Hi followers, today I'm going to show you how to get the makeup look that I am wearing today. I used all Makeup Forever makeup as well as a couple of the lower end brands like Physicians Formula and Maybelline. So watch the video and I hope you like it. Okay, so the first color we're going to use is this Makeup Forever pink. It's a super bright pink. And we're going to put it on with a Le Sautier shadow brush. Just use the powder that's in the lid. That's usually more than enough with Makeup Forever. The brand is really good. It's got lots of pigment. So you just ever so slightly pull your eyelid tight. You put the makeup on, make sure you get it lots in the corner. And to just about halfway of your eye. So do about 1/3 of your eye. And for this, so for the green powder, which is the next one, you're going to use the Quo smudge brush. I like to use the smudge brush for the solid powders just because it goes on a little nicer. So for this, you start at the outside of your eye and you just pat it on. It gives you a much more intense color than brushing it on like you would if you were to do it like this. So you brush it on, pat it on, sorry. And you definitely want to go a little bit above your eye, almost into your highlight zone. That way you can have this bright green really noticeable and on your eye. And again, there going again, you still only do about 1/3 of your eye, so you do have a space in there that's not got makeup on it, right in the middle. And for the middle, for the highlight, I'm going to use this Makeup Forever. It's a luminescent pearly white color. I find it's a really nice highlighter and it's a really nice blender as well. So it helps get all your bright colors so they don't look like you have, say, a flag. Like for example, this kind of reminds me of the nice Mexican flag. You don't have a Mexican flag across your eye, you can have eyeshadow. So again, you just put it on your brush. Try to make sure you get your brush nice and fully loaded. And again, you apply it in a patting motion. There we go. And with this blender, you also apply it across your highlight as well. Right, so now you can see you have pink, white, and green, and they're just really bright and really there. And they don't really look like they go together because they haven't been blended. So next, all you have to do is blend. You can use the same brush, just a nice soft shadow brush. This is the Lancome brush number 18. And in order to blend, you just start from your lighter color and you just pull it into the other ones. So you just pull the white into the green and pull it into the pink as well. Don't forget to get the corner of your eye. The corner of your eye is a good place to get, especially with a bit of a lighter color. It helps create a highlight in a nice bright spot. It makes your eyes look brighter. So if you're like normal people and we don't have eyes that are super wide set like supermodels or those kinds of things, it helps make your eyes look like they are a little wider apart. There you go. So they're all nice and blended. Now it looks like this are definitely never really finished if you don't have mascara and eyeliner on. So up next is liquid liner. Liquid liner is definitely something really good for all these kinds of more drastic, colorful looks. Just because it goes on sharp, it goes on clean, it goes on really nice. This one is just Physicians Formula, so it's a really inexpensive brand of liquid liner, and I just use the liquid liner on the top. Okay, so you start always tighten your eyelid ever so slightly, and then you just start on the outside and you sketch it on. So you're just doing it really short strokes. Till you get all the way across your eye. And right into the corner. Okay, the next thing you do from here is to create a little bit of a wingtip. You go from your bottom eyelid and you just go straight out, and that'll give you your wingtip look. And you just blend it in the shape of a triangle from the bottom to the top. And there you have your wingtip. And I'll show you how to finish that off in the next step. Okay, so the next step is cream eyeliner. I use Shu Uemura cream eyeliner. And I also use the Shu Uemura Badger brush. This is a really expensive brush. This brush is around $130. You don't have to use this brush. The reason I use Shu Uemura is because I did want a natural hair brush, and the Shu Uemura natural hair brushes are the only ones I'm aware of that don't have any animal testing or animal cruelty involved in them. They don't actually skin the animal or hurt the animal. They wait for the animal to shed, so I was told. So I'm hoping that's true because that's the only reason I bought a natural hair brush. Alright, so to line your waterline, you do need an angle brush. It helps everything go on nicer, it helps everything go on easier, and it just works so much better. Again, the natural hair just helps everything go on smooth and gently, so you don't have to pull and yank and hurt your eye. So you just use the brush, you put a little bit of color on each side, and again you just kind of sketch it on, starting from the outside in. I always start outside towards the inside. The color goes on nicer, it goes on smoother. That way when you stab yourself in the eye, it doesn't wreck as much. And again, also the very, very corner. That way it looks like your whole entire eye is completely lined. Now what you do to fix the wingtip on the corner that we have that's not perfect is you just fill it in with color. Here we go. And I just like to pull a little bit of more black eyeliner with the cream across the top. So it's almost like you just made a thicker line only for half of your eye. And you can see how that totally darkens everything, makes it all smoky looking, and makes it look really, really complete. Okay, so this is the look for these eyes. Now the next thing you could do is you can finish off with mascara, or if you want a more drastic eyeliner look, you just line a bit underneath of your waterline. Again, just pull your eye ever so slightly, and you just line a little bit. Only half, very, very small amount under your line, just to give you a more drastic eye look. So you can see how this one looks much more drastic than this one. Okay, up next is mascara. I'm just using regular Maybelline mascara, nothing super fancy there. Start with the top, and just do the top lightly of your eyelashes. This also helps get rid of any powder residue that was left on your eyelashes. And then you just put this on your eyelashes, the comb, give it a shake and pull it through while twisting at the same time. So you put on your eyelash, shake it, pull, and twist. And that'll help get your eyelashes loaded nice and evenly without giving you the spider lashes, spider legs. There we go. And then you do the bottom as well. One thing I like to do to make my eyelashes look like they're bigger and longer is to line my upper waterline. Something a makeup artist friend of mine taught me, and it definitely helps your eyes look fuller without having to use those two-step mascaras where you have to put the white stuff on first and then the black, and then you have to wash your face for like 5 hours to try and get it off. So this is really, really easy. It's a different technique. It's probably going to look a little bit weird in the camera when I show you, so I'm sorry if it looks gross, but all you have to do is it's the same way as you would line your bottom waterline. So you just get your eyelid, and you lift it a little, and you just line the top. Okay, so I'm sorry that's really gross, but there we go. So you can see this side looks like it's much fuller and much richer than this side here. This is a really, really good trick to do as well, especially if you want to use a lighter mascara or a lighter eyeliner on the top and around your eye, because that way you have the darker on the waterline on the top, but nobody can really see it, so it looks like you have these super dark, full eyelashes. Okay, so the next step before you can finish your face off would be to put on your concealer and your blush. We're going to show you how to do it in the next video. So for now, I'm just going to do it, and then I'll skip to the next step in the video. The next step from applying your concealer, as you can see, I have it on, I have my blush on, I look like I have some contours in my face. The last step, this is what I would do if I was going out in the daytime. I would just leave my makeup like this. If I'm going out at nighttime, I would just finish off my eyebrows. So I'm just using, again, Lise Watier. I'm using this palette here. You can see I use it all the time. And in this case, I actually do use the little spongy thing that comes with it. Usually I will use a brush for everything. but I find if I use the pointy sponge, it works really, really good. And I'm just going to fill in my eyebrows because I don't have nice, thick Audrey Hepburn eyebrows. I just have my normal ones. So I like to fill them in just to finish the look at nighttime. And definitely use a shadow that's really close to your natural hair color that's on your eyebrows. And just fill it in lightly. So you can see I have it filled in, but it's not super, super dark or super, super crazy. It just kind of helps soften the look of my eyebrows, sorry. Alright, so there you go. That is the eyes for the day. If you have any questions, let me know. And we hope to see you guys try it out. Send us some of your pictures. Our blog is stolenelegance.wordpress.com. And